Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your mowers have practically built themselves. It's Mad Dog Merv, and welcome to this version of Echoes from the Chalkboard. We're going to look at the old Hillside Intermediate School today and some pictures that were taken right before it was torn down. This was on 2375 East and Garfield Avenue. It was a 96,000 square foot building when it was built in 1953, and it sat on 13.13 acres. Here's a good picture of the front at that time. So just before it came down, I had the opportunity to walk through and take a bunch of pictures. This is the main foyer area as it looked at the very end, looking towards the library. Now, the library was a very big focal point of this particular school. They used it for meetings, for community school, all sorts of stuff. Here it is. And on the left, you can see the windows. They're covered, but the windows that looked out over the southwest part of the property. Very, very luxurious and nice, cozy looking library. Now, the one that it currently has is much bigger than the new building. So coming out, here you are looking at the foyer area with the big H in the tile, and the intersection of all the main hallways there, the main office area, attendance office area, kind of dead center in the middle of this photo. So looking up the main hallway that went pretty much the whole, east and west of the north and south of the building. Sorry, the main hallway. Can't remember what it was called. If anyone can remember, let me know in the comments. This was looking, I want to say, down B Hall, which is about halfway down that big main hallway. This nice long hallway, one of the originals. So I remember there were art rooms down here on the left and science rooms on the right that I went to when I was in 7th and 8th grade. Looking to the west from where that last picture was taken, this is looking towards the custodian's office and the doors that go out to the west of the main building. The boiler room should be the door on the right-hand side of this particular photo, and I didn't get any pictures of the boiler room, unfortunately. I think this was the little hall that went down by the auditorium. You've got the music rooms on the right-hand side, if I recall correctly, and just off the picture to the right would have been going outside to the west. Ah, yes, the cafeteria. A lot of memorable times in this cafeteria back in the days when we used to have quite a few food fights there. It was kind of the wild, wild west when I went there, 7th and 8th grade, many, many years ago. So here's some outside pictures. That's about all of the inside that I was able to get, but here's some of the outside pictures. Looking at the B hallway, as I recall, up towards Beacon Heights, which is the school I was a head custodian at for a few years. Here is the northwest corner of the property. This would be the main gym area, and the doors going out to the west of the building. So this would be the west side of the building. This is about the area where the current front doors of the main building are. Pretty close. And looking back at that area, now there was a field kind of far off here, but that field by this time had been obliterated for the construction. The entrance to the custodian's office area, you can see the propane for the propane burnishers, the little shed for the snow equipment and things such as that. And here is the southwest corner of the property, looking at all those stairs that went up there by the library. This is the end of the library right here in the foreground. And as you can see, the windows to the library, and remember the going up that long walk up to the main office area in that area. Here's your ramp and your stairs there in the front. For those of you who went there, you will definitely remember this area. And this was the area right outside the front entrance, quite the gathering place. Had a lot of friends that would gather around in this area. And the front doors to the building. The main office would be on the right-hand side. The buses usually dropped off on the west side, as I recall. This was more of where parents would drop kids off at. This would be the outside of the faculty room. I was only in the faculty room once in this particular building. Very nice, though. Very nice faculty room. This is looking at A Hall, which those of you who went there remember that this place burned in the mid-1970s. This hallway caught fire. It was an arson, and so it was always different looking than the rest of the building. Here's a good shot taken from up at the top of the hill, looking at A Hall and B Hall, and the courtyard in between. And here we are down on the ground, looking at the east side of the building, A Hall and B Hall. I had classes in both of these hallways. Here's the courtyard, closed off by this time. That was a beautiful courtyard. And then this, towards the end, was the faculty parking. I can't remember if it was faculty parking when I was there or not. I don't think it was. But regardless, this is a great shot of that particular area. You can also see the shops off in the distance there, and the gym at the very, very far end of this picture. Kind of a neat picture, very nostalgic. Okay, here's the end of B Hall. Remember coming out of there, and the stairs that went up towards the field are on the left, about middle of the picture. This is looking towards that exit that was not far from the cafeteria that exited into this large area. And here's a picture of it from up above on the top of the hill. It's a great shot. I remember looking down at this many times when I worked at Beacon Heights. The shop area off to the right. I had both wood and metal shop in this particular part of the building. And then looking up to the H-Rock and the top of the hill from that same area. We sure had a lot of fun in this building. A lot of shenanigans. This particular area here, one winter, I threw a snowball at a friend of mine. I threw it up high, and he was looking, and while he was looking, I threw one down low, and it got him right in the head. Boy, I got in trouble for that. Looking at again, the shop area, the shop wing. Wish I had good pictures of the shop on the inside, but I don't. And again, the shop area, looking at it from up on the hill. There were, 3 staircases that went kind of a mid one, and then that one, and there was one other one that went up to the field above. Here is the little access road that was between the north field and the shops. And a great picture of it back when it was still actively being used as a school. Again, this, I think, was closed in 2003, and while they were building the new building, and the new building opened in 2005, which is right here. And you can see the big, beautiful library with those big windows. The main entrance there, kind of in the middle. This is one of the pictures I have of the interior of the new building. The grand staircase, as we call it, that comes up from the main office and heads up towards the wonderful new library. This new building is LEED Silver certified, so it's got a lot of green, if you will, green enhancements in it. But beautiful, beautiful library there on the left. The area where the staircase is there in the middle. That's also where the cafeteria is. And then the learning wing on the right. And here is, for comparison, the old building, this picture taken in 1955. All right, well, I hope you folks have enjoyed this walk down memory lane. I sure have. A lot of great memories there, and we'll see you again soon.